Hey everybody, I hope everyone is doing well. I wanted to come on and talk about a dream that I had. It took me almost all day to kind of break it down and digest it, I guess, but there is a trigger warning that there is talk about emotional abuse and abusive relationships in this video. So I had a dream that I was both observing and participating in this dream where I was observing a woman who had a daughter, and she was in a relationship with a man who was very emotionally abusive to her. Really gave her like no leeway. He put her down all the time, and I have been in that situation. I've been in that relationship. I it embarrassed me more with the fact that I could not pinpoint, the abuse in a way. Like, trigger warning, I did not have the bruises. I did not have the physical, maybe I had physical manifestations. I started getting sick and weird things were happening to my health, but I couldn't really prove outwardly that I was in this emotionally distressful situation. So I'm watching this woman be brought to a cabin in the woods, and the man told her and her daughter that they could go out and explore the woods, but if they did not come back within 24 hours, there would be consequences. I don't know what the 24-hour thing symbolized. If you're a dream person, please let me know. So I'm at this point, I'm watching the woman and her child, beautiful little girl, beautiful woman. They're walking through the woods, and the woman is like, "We cannot stay here. We need to leave. We need to find help." So they walk. It felt like hours. They kept walking. They found a neighborhood. The house stands out to me because it had a fenced in, like, screened back porch with a little tiny dog, really cute little dog, and the dog is barking, it's yapping away. And so this woman and her daughter go to the front door and they ring the doorbell. And the homeowner is a woman. She comes to the door, and the woman in my dream is saying, "I need your help. This is my situation. I need to get away. I really need to escape this relationship and this person." So the woman takes her in, and at some point I am there actually talking to the woman and saying, "I've been there. These are things you can do. Make sure you have a support system in place. I can be your support if need be." I don't know if maybe I was talking to my past self. I don't have any children, so maybe the little girl was little me. Either way, it was so interesting for me to be able to have this dream and move through the dream, and to be able to tell the woman that there is a way forward, and you can move on, and you can get away from these bad, toxic, abusive situations. Like, with emotionally abusive people, it's like, how do I really show that I'm being abused when there's nothing physical to show for? You think abuse is always a bruise or a cut or, whatever from the partner hurting you physically, but when they are constantly putting you down, when they are telling you what you can and can't do, obviously people say, "I wish you wouldn't do that so you don't get hurt, XYZ." There is a line. I understand. But when this person is starting to pull you away from your family and your friends, and you keep going down this cyclical rabbit hole of like, they're nice to me, they put me on a pedestal, and now I'm the worst person they've ever met, it's unhealthy. It's very unhealthy. And it takes a lot of fear, a lot of courage, and it took me to realize that I was worth more than that little tiny box that my abuser put me in. And sorry. It was just interesting to have that dream and to be able to be the strong person in that dream. It's like I was the person that I needed back when I was going through it. So if you're going through something, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to be a resource however I can, but please please just know that situations can change. Not necessarily, you know, while you're in them. Sometimes we have to get out of them, and it just takes maybe a little push from yourself or somebody supportive to just say, it's time to leave, it's time to get out. You know, how can I help? There are resources for people. Please, if you are being abused or going through something like that, please do what you can to find a way out. Have someone to talk to, a therapist, a doctor, somebody safe. But yeah, things can get better, and they do. So I think that was my main message, is that things definitely can get better. It can take a lot to pick yourself up and pull yourself out of that situation, but it's absolutely possible. So sending you all the love, and sorry for making anybody sad, but thank you for watching, and have a great day.